Okay, so here are all the parts for me to build the torso unit of this kit. And originally, my intention was to just build the inner frame and show it to you guys. But I think maybe, you know, for those of you who don't know what the inner frame looks like of this kit, might as well start with it right now with the Sinanju Stein. I kind of came to the realization when I was actually building this cockpit. You can see that there's the figure of full frontal. No reason for me to paint it. Then I realized, you know what? Since there's so much detail on this and features, it's probably a good idea just to show it to you guys. But for starters, we're going to begin with certain parts here. I'm going to take this part, put it in this position. I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to put this here to seal it up. And we'll take this part here. Slime that into place like so. Then we'll take this side armor, put that here, and then this side armor, put that here. So it looks like this. And there's a back plate here, the back of the kit. Put this one right there, like that. Now we have this part. This is a part of the shoulder assembly, and when you put this on, make sure that the little gap here is facing inwards. And then you put this one through here like so. Then flip it, we'll do the other one in the opposite direction. Put this in like so as well. And then you take the ball cockpit, supposedly slide it in like that. And we'll take this part, one goes here, and the other one goes here. Make sure you push it down properly so it doesn't pop out. Let's put this to the side. Now here's the light gray parts, which, as I was reviewing the parts and deciding what paint I was going to do, I was second guessing myself what I'm going to do with these. But I think what I'm going to do, considering that I'm going to paint it silver in first and then coat it with the white paint after I put on the tape on it, I think it's probably leave the light gray. There's very few light gray parts. Maybe leave it at that color, at the chrome color. Alright, so put these together, make sure it's aligned up with the pegs in the back. Push it in like that, so it looks like this. Take this part here. Put it in here. Make sure that this little peg, there's a notch here, as you can see the formation of the notch. Make sure it goes like that. Now this part, it's I'm not going to attempt to put these parts in completely. I want to make sure I can take them out when I feel like it, because I'm just only put it on just so we can, you know, observe. And then we'll take it out. Let's see if I can take it out. Oh, by the way, that was my AC turning itself off. Considering it's getting a little hot in my room, you may hear the AC kicking in every now and then. Alright, so the alignment of this will go through here, connecting to the pod, to the cockpit pod, and then you want to put this one here. And Surprisingly, it doesn't want to turn. I guess it turns left and right, but who knows? Who knows? I'm going to take this part here, we put it on top of this. I'm not going to push it down too much, just want to get it down slightly. There's some more parts that go here, but I'm going to omit that for now. Then we have this part here, which is the part for the neck, which goes through here, I guess. Oh, I guess it has to go the other way. There we go. So it looks like that. Put that there. And then this side trim part that goes here, again, I'm not going to go nuts with this. And here. Now there's some more parts here of the outer frame, the blue frame that goes around here and the front part of this, but we're going to leave it alone. But here's what the inner frame of the torso would look like. Now when we're done, we'll of course remove these parts, so that way I'll have spray painted the silver color. Actually it's not silver, it's called gun chrome. So it's gun chrome or chrome. Alright? So this completes this part of the build. Let's move on to the next. Now here's something that I don't normally work with, is of course assembling the head, considering that sometimes the head is never its own inner frame. But with this unique structure, they're able to do it this way. There's another part here that represents the eyes, which I'm not going to work with now. I'm just going to put this part here first, which goes on top of here, this. And then this one goes in there, so it represents the formation of the head. Obviously you'll have the armor that goes around it in the top. And then of course here is placement of the head cannons, the point defense cannons that goes in there. They're so small and delicate. As a matter of fact, here they are. I'm afraid I'm going to lose these guys, so I got them in here. And thanks to the person who sent this to me, I appreciate it a lot. But let's put this together so you can have a general idea what it looks like. There it is. So it's kind of interesting how it looks like a little Terminator look to it. You know, an exoskeleton. Maybe not a Terminator look to it, but who knows. But yeah, the head's cool. Can't wait until we move on, of course, after the final build, final painting, and then we go into the final assembly to see what it really looks like. Alright, let's move on to the next part. Okay, so here are the inner parts for the Sinanju Stein. And we'll begin with this joint here, which I hadn't realized it until now that this is one of those kits that doesn't come with polycaps. You would think that a lot of companies, or I'm sorry, a lot of other master grade kits will be coming out without the polycap feature, but I guess maybe they decided to do it before this one because of its uniqueness or other reasons why I can't explain, but I'm not complaining. So this is a fairly simple build right there, just two pieces holding on to the joint here to hold the arm. We have these two pieces here, which supposedly, as I was reviewing it, this piece is like this, while this one goes over here and snaps here. I don't want to snap it all the way through because there's supposed to be another part here, which is basically the wrist armor that goes around here. So I'm just keeping it like that for now. This is of course one of the most unique, intricate parts of the arm, which I've seen for quite some time. So you take this part here and make sure that this part is facing down. Then you take this part, flip it around like that. Take this one, put this in like in this position. Whoops, like that. And then you close it up. Like so.
And it took me a few seconds to realize, oh wow, this one comes with the hydraulics for the arms. Something I haven't seen in a long time. Usually, hydraulic features are only in legs. We haven't gotten to the legs yet, so give me a minute to get there. Whoops. So this one you lift up, and I think I pulled the wrong one. Sorry about that. This is the wrong hydraulic. It's this little guy. Which, of course, you want to make sure that this features in the, like that. And it's fairly simple. You put it in there and then you bring it up like so. This hydraulic, first you want to slide it in here and then you snap it into place and then bring it down like this. Then you have the side armor, the trim armor. Goes right one here and the other one over here. And then you put the arm together like so. Whoops, the other way around. There we go. Alright, so that's the inner frame of the arms. Pretty cool, like that. Let's move on to the next part.